those poor unfortunate souls.
Hello, and welcome to Poor Unfortunate Podcast. I'm Caroline Ameti.
And I'm Conor Perkins. Welcome, everyone, to a new episode of Caroline What's New, a bi-weekly mini episode where we tell you all about the latest and greatest in Disney news. This episode is being recorded on May 30th, 2024. And Caroline, what's new?
Let's start with the Disney parks, shall we? We finally have a reopening date for Rock and Roller Coaster in Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World. So that will be July 27th. And that ride has been undergoing some pretty lengthy refurbishments, but I truly think that's all it's going to be. It's just like...
It's just dusting.
Fresh paint. Yeah, a little dusting, a little fresh paint.
Checking the lights to make sure that they still work.
Yeah. Everybody's been spreading rumors online about the ride changing. Aerosmith does not want to let that ride go. So it will be, I think, as we know it.
And those rumors, they've been
going on forever.
They're always going to be there. They're always going to be there.
Yeah. And this happened today, so breaking news, very exciting. The construction walls around Tiana's Bayou Adventure in the Magic Kingdom have finally come down, and Disney offered sneak peeks of the ride interior in episode 2 of We Call It Imagineering on YouTube. I was so shocked at how much they let us see.
You see the finale. Like
you do.
I have been like scrolling past really, really quickly on my phone because I'm like trying not to spoil it for myself. But I was just like, whoa, holy shit. And I just scrolled past. It's a lot.
I watched it so that I know what I have to look forward to at the end of the ride.
Is it worth it to you?
Yes, honestly.
Okay.
That's what sucks is because I'm looking at it and I'm watching Tiana and like I'm so excited to see her in an audio animatronic form, and I just know I'm gonna have a knot in my stomach the whole time I'm experiencing that.
You're gonna be fine. I'll be with you.
I know, and that's probably not going to help. Nothing helps, really. So it's been funny watching all the Imagineers and the cast members just like la-di-da ride that ride when it's like I'm already nervous, but it looks stunning. And another reveal from Disney, the songs from the new Country Bear musical Jamboree have been revealed. Now, I don't think we've gotten the whole set list, but some of the numbers in the new show will be A Whole New World, Try Everything, performed by Trixie, which I'm obsessed with, and The Bare Necessities. The attraction is set to sort of reopen, but it's going to be definitely refreshed this summer in the Magic Kingdom. And if you haven't been over to any of our social media accounts, please take a look at what I'm sure you might have seen from maybe Walt Disney Imagineering. The new outfits for the sunbonnets in that attraction are giving Cowgirl Barbie, Chapel Roan, Pink Pony Club, everything.
They look so good. The animatronics look fantastic.
They do. Who knew I would get so excited for this, but they're really building up the excitement.
I mean, I don't know how I fully feel about the set list being like Disney numbers, especially for it still being called like the Country Bear musical Jamboree. So I'm like, I don't really know what's country about them. So maybe they'll be doing them in like a country style.
Which I could get into that. I could
get into that too. That's probably what it'll be, but I will miss the guys that turn me on, turn me down, blood on the saddle. Tears will be the chaser for your wine. The classics.
Oh, God.
So now let's talk about some of the stuff that's happening with Disney Plus. So it was announced that Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max will be offering a first-of-its-kind bundle starting this summer that can be purchased through any of their respective sites. While more specifics haven't really been announced, they have said that it will be available on both the ad-supported and ad-free plans. So, that's a thing. Additionally, Disney Plus will be introducing channels in the future, which will show different programs from the site in a live continuous stream. This is yet another step to reinventing cable and just offering it via streaming. Like, that's literally what cable TV is.
Yeah.
It essentially allows these studios to bypass the hard-won gains and industry norms of broadcast TV while essentially doing the exact same thing as broadcast TV. So this is the future, and it's 5 million steps backward.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I'm over it. But now let's talk about some of the things that are available on Disney Plus. So now available, Jim Henson Idea Man, the documentary, is now available on Disney Plus. X-Men 97 had its finale. The series was very well received by fans, both new and old alike. This is a major win for Marvel, who has struggled a bit to shake the perception, warranted or not, that their newer phases are struggling. So we like to see this from Marvel. And then also now available, The Beach Boys, a new documentary about the revolutionary rock band, is now streaming.
Oh my God, my father is the most excited for that. So I'll be watching that.
It looks great. It looks
does
really
look
good. Some stuff that's coming soon. Avatar, The Way of Water is coming to Disney Plus on June 7th. So, you
oh
know,
my God,
that
finally.
big
Jeez.
movie that you wanted to watch on an IMAX screen, you can now watch on your phone.
Yeah. Guilty.
Also, there is a Club 33 movie written by Darren Lemke that is reportedly in the works. I saw this the other day and I'm like, I do not know how to feel about this.
I don't know what it means entirely.
I think what they're doing is they're doing like this elusive like Club 33. I think I saw something that might be like time travel or like important like historical figures or important people involved in it. It's interesting. I would rather see a movie about the Society of Explorers and Adventurers. That feels more primed and ready for like a story than Club 33, which was supposed to be an exclusive members only club in the park. But you know what? It could be, I mean, I could also see a world in which it's freaking amazing. Like secret.
I know.
Like the secrets of Disney. It could be kind of like a Kingdom Keepers thing.
Right. Grown up Kingdom Keepers. Yeah.
But listen, this could be a slippery slope too, because I'm like, what's next? We're going to have Bubblegum Wall, the movie. Did you know who they're thinking about voicing the Bubblegum Wall? Helen Mirren.
She would do that. It would be good. Wait a second. I think you might be onto something there.
I don't want to speak anything into existence. Let's talk about Disney films. So now, things that are now available, but also sort of coming soon. So Inside Out 2 had its premiere in Sydney, Australia on May 27th, and it's going to have its U.S. premiere in Los Angeles on June 9th, ahead of its June 14th release.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
By the time you listen to this, it will be just about to premiere, and then by the time you hear the next Caroline What's New, it will have already been fully released in the U.S. So exciting things are happening there. And then stuff that was coming soon, the biggest news. So yesterday, the teaser trailer for Moana 2 was released. So that was May 29th. And this film is set to release on the same day as Wicked, bold choice, November 27th of this year. I thought the teaser looked really good.
Yeah, I did.
As these teasers are known to do, they don't really give us anything to know what the plot is.
Probably because the cast is in there still recording it, considering they signed their contracts like a week ago.
I know. That's the thing is I'm like, are they just like
it's weird.
Are they gassing up what is sort of like what used to be like a home video release movie, and that's what we're gonna get? I hope not.
I know.
Because it appears based on the teaser that Pua is going with them. So hashtag justice for Pua.
Yeah.
They acknowledge that the pig should have gone on the fucking thing in the first place, and they're correcting it. So I'm here for it. Maybe Moana 2 will go the way of Frozen 2 and be like my new favorite thing.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to explore more of the world of Moana because I just think that there's endless possibilities of things that they can do, even more so than like the Frozen world, because you've got an ocean full of islands. You could do whatever you want. You've got a whole mythology and everything. So I'm excited for it. I'm going to be very, very optimistic. Will I see it on the day it comes out? Maybe, if I'm not in the Wicked theater all day. We'll see. But I will see it in theaters. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I freaking love Moana. And then, Caroline, what else do we have happening in some other news?
Yeah, just some miscellaneous. I guess both of them are a little bit unfortunate in their own ways. So first, there was a big Pixar layoff. So 175 Pixar employees were laid off earlier this month. That's about 14% of their total workforce. So this comes after 75 employees were laid off in 2023. And this is part of Bob Iger's plan to overhaul Disney, focus on quality over a large quantity of products for streaming, which was more of Bob Chapek's goal. So these layoffs were announced in January, and fortunately, they were less than the 20% layoff rate that was anticipated. So like I said, it was about 14%, but still, these are people, these are their jobs. And ultimately, it's coming from mismanagement at the top of Disney. So
Yeah.
not great.
And yeah, it's like, it just sucks that like these studio people, like these studio workers are the ones who are going to lose their jobs while people like Bob
Everyone else makes
Chapek
millions and billions of
like
dollar hairs.
he gets ousted, but he still makes millions of dollars in his severance package. It's
Yep.
frustrating.
And finally, legendary Disney songwriter Richard Sherman passed away at the age of 95 on May 25th. So, of course, he was half of the famed Sherman Brothers duo with his brother Robert. He's a 2-time Oscar and 3-time Grammy winner. The Sherman Brothers wrote music for Mary Poppins, The Parent Trap, The Sword in the Stone, The Jungle Book, The Aristocats, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, as well as, if you listen to our Baroque Hoedown musical showdown episode, some very major Disney parks music, including It's a Small World, There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, One Little Spark, and the Tiki 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 Room. He was inducted as a Disney legend in 1990 and the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2005. And just so many Disney folks have come forward and talked about what a positive and lovely man he was. And he was so close to Walt Disney. And it's one of the original core members of Walt's creative team. It's like,
I mean, I'm grateful that we got to have him for this long. What a legacy to leave. Yeah, it's nice to be able to say that like we lived at the same time as
I know, it's true.
As Richard Sherman.
It's
like,
true.
It's really special. Well, thank you all very much for listening to this mini episode of Caroline What's New. Stay tuned for our next episode, which will come out next Monday. In the meantime, make sure that you follow the podcast, hit subscribe so that all the episodes download to your device and all that good stuff. Leave reviews, find us on social media, and until then,
Beluga Savruga.